Hell House LLC Origins, the Carmichael Manor. Now, I like all the Hell House movies, and they're pretty entertaining to me. Now, I like a lot of horror movies, I really do, but they can't be too blood, guts, and gore and stuff like that because, carnage and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it could be a little bit, but if it go too much, I gotta be start doing like this. Because, man, the way they make movies now, they make it look like they doing that for real. I was like, man, that had to cost a lot of money. But anyway, this is, I love this movie. This was really good. I have I have a hangover, and not the kind that you might think. I have a Halloween hangover. I still have the Halloween in me, and I know Halloween's been gone for about 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, but I have a Halloween hangover, so I'm still kind of like doing my little Halloween thing, but and progressively getting into my Christmas season. But man, Hell House LL Origins and the Carmichael Manor. This thing is sitting at 4.5 stars, and it's 99 minutes, and it came out in 2023. And internet sluts, these two internet people, they travel to the Carmichael Manor in Rockland County, New York, site of the 1989 Carmichael family murders. They find a terror that lurks in the shadows long before Hell House LLC. Because if you watch the there's other Hell House movies that's out there, and I watched most all of them, and for the most part, I liked them all, to be honest with you. So when I watched this, I was like, oh man, this is another one of those Hell House movies, So I was like, I'm gonna watch this. Now, what I like about this movie is, again, you just got average actors in a certain location that is making a movie that is good. The story's good. What they do is this girl, she goes all these haunted places trying to make sure that she sees tries to make sure that the places are haunted. And her girlfriend, which is actually her girlfriend, you know what was weird about this movie? These two girls was girlfriend and girlfriends. So when I was watching this movie, knowing that I don't get into that, they never even touched bases with that. They just said, this is my girlfriend, and it showed them in bed, but didn't show anything like most of the movies do. They glossed right over that. They went right straight to the point. They were girlfriend and girlfriend, and the other girlfriend was with her. She was trying to be a real estate trying to sell houses, but she was in love with her girlfriend. Her girlfriend's one of these, she follows her girlfriends around all the time, recording to see if she can capture ghosts. Well, so far, all the haunted places that she went with her girlfriend, there was no haunted ghosts, except for this place. Yeah. I'll tell you what, man. You know what gets me about this movie is when I was watching this movie, I kept sitting there going, that is pretty slick how they made this movie, because they made this movie to where they didn't have to drop a ton of money in this movie at all. And what's so weird about this movie was they actually just used these clowns that was in the other Hell House LLC, because if you watch the other Hell House movies, they had these clowns, and what they was these people they were opening up a portal, I guess, because they be worshiping stuff, and they opened up this portal. But these clowns was like, how clowns can look real scary to a lot of people, especially kids. I never found clowns so weird, because when I was a little boy, I never found. I think it's because Ronald McDonald, McDonald. McDonald. So anyway, I was trying to get myself pinned up in the camera. But anyway, I watched this movie, man, and I really enjoyed this movie. They did things that was just so simple. So simple. Instead of going just, the budget on this movie, they had to have, again, this is how you make a good movie. This is a good, basic movie. Everything they did had to have been shot in location. What I also liked about this movie was, at the end of the movie, they showed where this manor was actually a place where people could actually, it wasn't haunted at all. It's just that they let the film in wherever they shot it. They must have the okay for them to film at that place. And then they also went to this creepy antique store. Antique store wasn't creepy. It was just in this town where they were shooting this movie, and the town let them use the antique shop. So they showed all that at the end of the movie. But see, you guys, again, this is how you make good movies. See, there's hope out there in the world for me, especially people like me, because the stuff that I am seeing on TV now, it's just, it just blows my mind. I can't stand it. I really can't. But this is really good. Very good. And I can see why it's sitting at 4.5 stars. And it's only 99 minutes long. And what gets me about this movie, it's creepy. It keeps you engaged. There's so many things that make you go like, whoa, man. But I remember watching this movie, I kept sitting there going like this, nope. Especially if that car started the first day after I had the encounter at that. Because here's the thing. When they decided that they was going to leave, but no, her girlfriend was wanting to stay. And so, you know, they had this guy come over, which was one of their friends. He had some issues. He ended up coming up missing. So that was, when that happened, they knew then that, so she was like, her girlfriend that was trying to sell these houses and get in real estate, she was like, I'm leaving. And she goes, I love you, but I can't do this no more. I've always supported you. And she goes, but you know, this is just crap. She goes, all these houses that you went to, none of them was ever haunted, but I've always been there for you. I'm done. She goes, oh, so you just did it for, so they had this kind of lover's quarrel. But like I said, they did a good job with them too. But anyway, so they wanted to stay one more day. But I was like, but here's the key. For me, being in that situation, if I'd got to that car, I'd have been like this. You two can stay, and I'll bring a bunch of people out with 3 cars to make sure one of them will start. Because you ever notice in a movie, the cars start first couple of days, and then when you really decided you had enough, it ain't going to start? Well, that's what happened in this movie. I said, I knew it. I was sitting there going, I knew it. Car ain't starting. So they go, oh, why don't this car start? That's when they both decided that they need to get out of there. So they decided to take a walk. Because this place was out in the middle of nowhere, right? So she says, if we walk, we can cover so many miles per hour, and we can get to the road, and then we can get to some civilization by the time it gets dark. They didn't make it. Because every time they walked through the forest, man, they was coming across some creepy stuff during the day. And then when they went to cross this area, there was these 2 bodies, 2 dudes sitting there covered all in black. Look, creepy as all get out. So they start walking towards them. They started running, so they had to run all the way back to the hotel, obviously, to the manor. And then that was the climax of the movie. But I'm telling you, if you want to watch just a basic horror movie, this is what I love to watch. I was thoroughly entertained. This is on my AMC Plus subscription. So, anyway, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, y'all. Have a blessed Thanksgiving. And travel safe out there. Enjoy your family. And, yeah, check this out. Hell House LLC Origins, the Carmichael Manor. We'll catch you next video. We'll see you.